The leopard and the cheetah, two of Africa's most iconic and breathtaking big cats. One is a master of stealth and power, an artist of the ambush painted in rosettes. The other, a blur of golden fur and black spots, is the undisputed champion of speed. They share the same savannas, hunt on the same landscapes, and honestly, they're often mistaken for one another. But beneath their spotted coats are two completely different predators, each a masterpiece of evolution designed for a very specific way of life. But what if I told you that the line between these spotted predators and the king of the big cats, the tiger, is a little more blurred than you'd think? It's a weird question, right? Neither one is a tiger, that much is obvious. But one of these cats is hiding a secret, a much closer connection to that striped monarch of the jungle. We're about to break down their biggest differences, from their spots to their skeletons, and their surprising similarities to answer the ultimate question: which of these cats is secretly closer to a tiger? At first glance, you can see why people get them mixed up. They're both large, spotted felines. But once you know what to look for, the differences become as clear as night and day. Let's start with their coats. A cheetah is covered in simple, solid black spots, kind of like a Dalmatian dipped in gold. The spots are all distinct and separate. A leopard, on the other hand, rocks a more complex pattern of rosettes, dark, rose-shaped markings that have lighter, tawny centers. This pattern is incredible camouflage in the dappled light of the forests and dense bush where it loves to hunt. Now, look at their faces. The cheetah has one of the most unique faces in the animal kingdom, defined by those long black tear marks that run from its eyes down to its mouth. These aren't just for show. They're nature's sunglasses, helping to cut the glare of the savanna sun so it can stay locked on its prey during a chase. The leopard, no tear marks. Its face is broader, more powerful, and just radiates pure predatory confidence. Those differences aren't just cosmetic, either. A cheetah's head is small and aerodynamic, with a small jaw and teeth. Its skull is built for minimum weight and maximum oxygen, with huge nasal passages that let it gulp down air when it's sprinting. The leopard's head is way more robust, packed with powerful jaw muscles that give it one of the strongest bites for its size, capable of crushing bone. This is the head of a brawler, not a runner. Even their body shapes tell completely different stories. A cheetah is the supermodel of the cat world. Tall, incredibly slender, and surprisingly light. They're all long legs, a narrow waist, and a deep chest, weighing in around 54 kilograms, though big males can top 70 kilograms. Every inch is designed for acceleration. Leopards are the stocky bouncers. They're shorter, bulkier, and way heavier, with males easily reaching 60 to 90 kilograms. They are packed with dense muscle, especially in their neck and shoulders, built for pure strength. Put them side by side, and the cheetah looks almost fragile next to the leopard's raw power. The design differences go all the way down to their paws and tails, revealing two opposite evolutionary game plans. Take a cheetah's claws. Unlike pretty much every other cat, its claws are only semi-retractable. They're always out, acting like the spikes on a sprinter's shoes, digging into the dirt for insane grip during takeoff. A leopard has classic cat claws, fully retractable, kept sheathed and razor sharp. They aren't for traction, they're for climbing, grabbing prey, and fighting. Their tails also have totally different jobs. The cheetah's tail is long and flat, and it works like a rudder. It lets the cat make impossibly sharp turns at speeds that would send any other animal tumbling, a must-have when you're chasing something as agile as a gazelle. A leopard's tail is thicker and more rounded. It's also for balance, but not for steering at 100 kilometers per hour. It provides stability as the leopard walks along narrow tree branches, often while carrying a kill. This brings us to the most famous difference: speed. The cheetah is the fastest land animal on Earth, a legend of biological engineering. It can go from 0 to nearly 114 kilometers per hour, about 70 miles per hour, in just a few seconds. Its entire body, from its flexible spine to its huge lungs, is built for these short, explosive bursts. But that specialization has a downside. A cheetah can only keep that sprint up for about 20 or 30 seconds before it starts to dangerously overheat. The leopard can't even come close, topping out at a respectable, but much slower, 58 kilometers per hour, around 36 miles per hour. But what it lacks in pure speed, it more than makes up for in power. Leopards are, pound for pound, one of the strongest big cats. They are incredible climbers, able to scale vertical trees while dragging prey twice their own weight. So, while a cheetah is a specialized sprinter, the leopard is a powerful, all-terrain predator. It's clear that these two cats, while both spotted, are playing entirely different games. One is built for the open track, the other for the shadows. It's this incredible level of specialization that makes the animal kingdom so endlessly fascinating. If you love seeing how nature builds its most amazing athletes and hunters, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown. These physical differences completely define how each cat makes a living. Their hunting styles are polar opposites. The cheetah is a creature of the daylight, most active at dawn and dusk. It needs that light to spot its prey across the open grasslands it calls home. A cheetah's strategy is basically a high-stakes foot race. It will stalk as close as it can, then unleash that incredible speed to close the gap, tripping its target with a swipe before delivering a suffocating bite to the throat. But victory is often fleeting. A cheetah is so exhausted after a chase that it has to rest, sometimes for half an hour, before it can even eat. This makes it incredibly vulnerable. Because of its lightweight build, a cheetah will almost always back down from a fight. It can't risk an injury, since even a sprain could mean starvation. Because of this, they lose their hard-won meals all the time to stronger predators like lions, hyenas, and yes, even leopards. The leopard, on the other hand, is a ghost of the night. It's a nocturnal ambush predator, using its rosette camouflage to become practically invisible in the dark. A leopard doesn't chase, it stalks. With unbelievable patience, it will creep shockingly close to its victim, sometimes just a few feet away, before launching a sudden, violent attack, killing with a crushing bite to the neck or skull. And unlike the cheetah, the leopard is an expert at protecting its food. To keep scavengers away, a leopard uses its raw strength to haul its kill high up into the branches of a tree. This treetop pantry keeps the meal safe, letting the leopard feed on it for days. This strategy of stealth, power, and security makes the leopard one of the most successful predators on the planet, able to thrive everywhere from deep jungles to the edges of cities. So, we have the sprinter and the stalker, the lightweight specialist and the powerful generalist. Neither is a tiger, but our original question is still on the table. Which one is closer? To answer that, we have to look past spots and stripes and get into the genetics of what makes a big cat a big cat. Scientifically, the term big cat really only refers to the 5 members of the genus Panthera: the lion, jaguar, snow leopard, tiger, and the leopard. One of the key traits of this group is the ability to roar, a sound made possible by a special voice box structure. Tigers roar, lions roar, and leopards roar. It's a distinct, raspy sound, often described like a saw cutting through wood. So where does the cheetah fit in? Well, it doesn't. The cheetah is not in the Panthera genus. It's in its own, unique genus called Acinonyx. It split off from the Panthera family tree millions of years ago and went down a totally different evolutionary road. And here's the kicker. Cheetahs can't roar. They communicate with sounds you'd expect from a house cat, like chirps, purrs, and hisses. Now let's compare them to the tiger, Panthera tigris. A tiger is the definition of power. It's the largest of all cats, a solitary nocturnal ambush predator that uses its striped camouflage and immense strength to take down huge prey in dense forests. Let's line them all up. The cheetah, a lightweight, daytime, open-plains sprinter that can't roar and isn't even in the Panthera family. Its entire body is an outlier, a beautiful but extreme departure from the typical big cat design. The leopard, a stocky, powerful, nocturnal ambush hunter that can roar, and is a card-carrying member of the Panthera genus, right alongside the tiger. While it's much smaller, the leopard's whole game plan, a muscular build for power, a reliance on stealth, and a solitary nature, is a direct echo of how a tiger operates. They are both built on strength, not speed. They are both masters of the shadows. Genetically, they are cousins. So there you have it. While the cheetah may be the king of speed, it's the leopard that is secretly closer to a tiger. The family connection is undeniable. It's written in their genes, their bodies, and their behavior. The leopard is a true Panthera big cat, sharing that same evolutionary blueprint of power and stealth that defines the tiger. The cheetah, in all its magnificent specialized glory, really stands alone, a sprinter in a family of brawlers. Both are incredible survivors, perfectly built for their world, but only one carries that deep, ancient legacy of the roaring cats. The next time you see a spotted cat, look past the spots and ask yourself, is that the body of a runner or the body of a fighter? The answer will tell you everything. What do you think is more impressive? The cheetah's unmatched speed or the leopard's adaptable power? Let us know in the comments below.